I have not vlogged at all today. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. In my defense, let me make up for all of it today by telling you how my day went. So, one, I was getting out the door late to go to work when I realized, oh no, there is frost on my car. So I did my little trick again with the hot water in a bag. However, once again, I was not quick enough to wipe the water off my car, so it froze as ice. Thankfully, got to work on time with like 2 minutes. Work itself went well. I did have the first person make a negative comment, like customer, make a negative comment about my mask. I think he was joking, but it doesn't really matter because he was like, I'm against masks. And I said, oh, well, I'm immune compromised, so I have to wear it. And he like was definitely thrown off for a second because he was like, oh. And then I just kind of walked away because I wasn't helping him. I just was walking by. And like made eye contact with him. Anyway, so that was kind of weird. Later on, when I told my coworkers, the coworker who I honestly did not know how she was gonna like reply to it, I was just mentioning it in passing, right? And just being like, oh, that was so weird, whatever. And it was like risky that I was mentioning it around her because, as I said, I didn't know how she was gonna react. But she looks at me and she was like, that was not his business at all. And I was like, that's not how I expected her to react. But she was like, no, like, why would he say that? Like, that is not his business. And so I was like, wow, okay, I'm glad she reacted in a positive way. And so anyway, that was interesting. So yeah, work went well. I brought my sandwich home with me and I got myself a cupcake instead of usually I don't get myself anything, but I was really craving one of our cupcakes. So it was very good. Brought it home and read a little bit and all that jazz. My other job went well. They did definitely add too much on the pipeline and I shut it down and I was like, I can't get to those last two things. I was like, it's not gonna happen. I am realizing, I think it's because we have a new person who's scheduling a lot of the stuff. So hopefully I should have my meeting with my mentor tomorrow and I can be like, hey, so all of those days that week that I was working way over, I think that's who was scheduling. And if she was scheduling again yesterday, can we fix that? Does she know what my goal is? Does she know that I work 4 hours? Like, anyway, but it was fine. Since I got it done on time. Asia at work, we have matching little heart Sharpie tattoos. So she was drawing one on herself and I was like, I want one. And so she drew one for me. I finished reading my book. Kind of hated it. Yeah. I know that I'm a good bit away in age from what the main character in that is. But the two older characters, I'm less. I'm only like three years away from them. And the main character is so shallow. All of the characters are kind of all over the place. You can't actually get a read on any of them that don't have a specific arc. There's only one of them who is not the main character that has an arc. His is the only one that actually makes any sort of progress. Everyone else, their characters are all over the place. Like, there are sometimes that a character would do something and I was like, what? Like, who I've read up until this point would not do that, would not say that. Like, anyway, yeah, very inconsistent. Yeah, super shallow and just, to me, unlikable main character. The energy, the I'm not like other girls energy is so strong with this main character and I hate it. So anyway, I will not be reading the sequel that I have. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna love it. I didn't expect to kind of hate it. When I was only like 70 pages from the end, I was so tempted to quit reading it because the characters were driving me nuts. Anyway, I finished it. Hallelujah. And that's about it. I'm getting ready to go to bed. So sorry that this is super boring. My bad, but things have been a little crazy today. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.